Have you ever stopped to think about how small, everyday habits might be quietly affecting your quality of life after 60? Maybe it's something as simple as skipping breakfast, staying up too late, or even spending hours sitting in front of the TV. At first glance, these habits might not seem like a big deal, but over time, they can add up and take a toll on your energy, health, and happiness. Today, we're going to talk about some common bad habits that many people over 60 fall into without even realizing it. And here's the good news. Once you identify these habits, you can start making small changes to improve your life dramatically. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear plan for breaking free from these patterns and creating healthier routines that support your well-being. Let's dive in and start with the first habit: not staying hydrated. You've probably heard that drinking enough water is important, but here's what you might not know. Dehydration becomes even more dangerous as we age. Why? Because our bodies naturally lose some of their ability to signal thirst, making it easier to become dehydrated without noticing. And the effects? They go far beyond just feeling thirsty. Dehydration can lead to fatigue, confusion, and even more serious issues like kidney problems or urinary tract infections. So how much water should you aim for? A good rule of thumb is to drink about half your body weight in ounces each day. For example, if you weigh 150 pounds, try to drink around 75 ounces of water, about 2.2 liters. Of course, everyone's needs are different. If you're exercising or spending time outdoors in the heat, you might need a little more. Here's a pro tip. Keep a reusable water bottle with you throughout the day. Having it nearby makes it easier to sip regularly, and before you know it, staying hydrated becomes second nature. And hydration isn't just about drinking water. Many foods are also packed with water and can help keep you hydrated while providing essential nutrients. Think cucumbers, watermelon, oranges, and soups. These foods not only hydrate your body, but also nourish it. So next time you're planning a meal or snack, consider adding some hydrating options to your plate. Small changes like these can make a big difference in how you feel every day. Now that we've covered the importance of staying hydrated, let's move on to the second habit, one that affects not just your physical health, but also your mental well-being: spending too much time sitting. Have you ever noticed how long periods of sitting can leave you feeling stiff, sluggish, or even down in the dumps? Let's explore why this happens and how you can break free from the sitting trap. Spending too much time sitting is one of the most common habits among older adults, and it's easy to see why. Whether it's watching TV, reading, or simply relaxing in your favorite chair, sitting feels comfortable and restful. But here's the truth. Prolonged sitting can harm your health in ways you might not expect. Studies show that sitting for long periods increases the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and even depression. It can also weaken your muscles, reduce flexibility, and make it harder to stay active as you age. The good news is that you don't have to give up your favorite activities to avoid the negative effects of sitting. The key is to incorporate more movement into your day, even in small ways. For example, try standing up and stretching every 30 minutes while watching TV. Or, if you're reading a book, take a short walk around the house after finishing each chapter. Another great idea is to set a timer on your phone to remind yourself to move regularly. These small breaks can make a world of difference in how you feel physically and mentally. Now, let's talk about another habit that can quietly erode your quality of life: skipping meals or not eating nutritious food. As we age, our appetite often decreases, and preparing meals might feel like a chore. But consistently skipping meals or eating processed, unhealthy foods can leave your body deprived of the nutrients it needs to function properly. This can lead to fatigue, weakened immunity, and even cognitive decline. The solution? Focus on eating smaller, nutrient-dense meals throughout the day. For example, instead of skipping breakfast, try having a smoothie made with spinach, banana, and almond milk. It's quick, easy, and packed with vitamins and minerals. Similarly, swap out processed snacks like chips or cookies for healthier options like nuts, yogurt, or fresh fruit. These small changes can help you maintain your energy levels and support your overall health. Now that we've explored sitting too much and poor eating habits, let's move on to the third habit, one that can affect your sleep, mood, and even your relationships: staying isolated or avoiding social connections. Have you ever felt lonely or disconnected after spending too much time alone? Let's talk about why staying socially connected is so important and how you can nurture those relationships. Staying socially connected is one of the most powerful ways to improve your quality of life after 60. Loneliness doesn't just make you feel sad, it can actually harm your health. Studies show that chronic loneliness increases the risk of depression, anxiety, and even physical conditions like heart disease and high blood pressure. On the other hand, strong social connections can boost your mood, reduce stress, and even extend your lifespan. So how do you stay connected, especially if you've retired or live far from loved ones? The key is to find activities that bring you joy and connect you with others. Join a club, volunteer, or take a class in something you're passionate about. Technology can also be a great tool. Use video calls to stay in touch with family and friends, or join online communities that share your interests. Even something as simple as having coffee with a neighbor or calling an old friend can make a big difference in how you feel. Now, let's take a moment to recap what we've learned today. We talked about 3 common bad habits that can lower your quality of life after 60: not staying hydrated, spending too much time sitting, and avoiding social connections. We also discussed practical ways to break free from these habits and create healthier routines that support your well-being. Remember, it's never too late to make positive changes. Even small adjustments can lead to big improvements over time. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tips like these. And don't forget to leave a comment. I'd love to hear which habit resonates most with you or how you're planning to make changes in your daily routine. Your journey can inspire others, and together, we can build a community of support and encouragement. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and remember, small changes can lead to big results. Here's to living your best life at any age.